Okay, here we go. So back to the Sin and Sacrifice campaign. We've got mission 2 on the board. Unfortunately, we have to wait for Deadlock to basically do the jumping. I looked into it, and unfortunately, I screwed up, and I didn't properly set the difficulty. So we have unit veterancy, but we don't have persistent damage. So like, and the whole when you go through an engagement, you usually have, like I'm used to having repair afterwards. The game magically repairs everything after after each battle, and you don't get penalized, which is not what I was after. I prefer the extra challenge of having to like manage the damage, because sometimes you don't have enough chilling to do with full repairs. But I click back and forth between the different difficulties, and it doesn't keep your selections for those settings saved. It just resets to. I didn't catch it when I started the campaign last time, so unfortunately we can't do that. So I'm gonna try to balance that by giving myself less time between missions, which means just jumping fleet groups around a lot faster. So I'm just gonna better bring Deadlist to another midway point, and then I can jump it to the mission. Meanwhile, Fleet Group honestly is stuck over in Gamma because I sent it to Gamma to do a mission. So it's currently sitting at Libron, which is fine. Fleet Group Delta, I'm gonna have jump back and have them jump to Aquaria. So because I want to distribute some of the bigger ships here, because we also don't have a fleet group at Aquaria. So mission 2, we have to wait for them, and I'm going to take fleet group Nautilus and jump for Hera for the side mission.
I've plotted their jump coordinates,
which
sir.
is Espionage. We get a new officer if we beat this mission. A nice little pilot sim and requisition points. Now they've introduced in the Sacrifice some new side missions, which is what Espionage
Colonial
is.
Fleet has been asked to facilitate a Caprican Legionnaire operation on suspected monotheist activity. Take a fleet to the objective zone and provide insertion and evacuation for the agent.
So basically, you're playing a role in some cloak and dagger stuff, which is pretty cool. We didn't really have anything like this comparable in the main campaign, in the initial campaign. So yeah, this is gonna be interesting. And that, I believe, is all I can do. I've got all of my other forces parked at colonies. I've got most of them garrisoned. You can hold off moving Fleet Group Odyssey for now, because they can be the garrison force for Helios Gamma for now until the Deadlock gets back. And just gonna end the turn.
Detected a base star group, sir.
Oh, that's not good.
A fortified colony is under attack.
Ooh, Alpha Relief Fleet is way over. Ooh, that is not a very good matchup for us. That's a tight one.
A fortified colony is under attack.
Oh. Okay, let's try that one more time, because if we have to, we can always emergency jump out of there, because we have to have Tilium this time. And that is a big Cylon fleet, so that's a huge. I'm not surprised we might lose that one. Let's give it another try, and if not, we'll have to emergency jump, because I don't want to lose that experience of commander. Okay, we've got to. Yeah, no, I don't want to lose the officer here. 2 tries. I don't think I could do any better. Like, that is a significant gap in forces. So I don't even think I could do. Don't think I could do any better myself. And we've got the. You know what? I think. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna try it. We're gonna give it a. I'm gonna do something stupid. I'm gonna try it myself. See if I can do better. I doubt it, but it should be good for the lulz at least. Do it for the lulz. Okay, that is a fair amount of enemies. This is going to be interesting. Okay, so we want the Atlas way back. The Artemis is going to take a lot of the lead. We don't want to get too far out either. We don't want to get too spread out. Our best bet is to have them come to us. Oh, no jumping in animation. Okay, fair enough.
So say we all. Understood. Launching fighters. Yes, sir. On it, Commander. On it, Commander. PCM's prepped.
Waiting for the roar of that first salvo.
So say we all. Missiles incoming! So say we all. On it, Commander.
Okay, so let's see if we can pull some tricks from the, Ooh, actually, that's a bad idea. That's a nice spray of torpedoes, and it's going right for the for the Hermes. Okay, let's. This is going to be interesting. Okay, so let's send off our
Understood.
squadrons. I tasked all the squadrons to Artemis, so that to the Thanatos, so that I could do this. Just unleash our, because we have the advantage in numbers when it comes to squadrons.
Yes, sir. IFF confirms unit is hostile. Fighter squadron is taking fire.
So we had a Revenant, and we have a Nemesis. Okay, fair enough. We've got our Vipers mixing it up with them. That's all well and good. That's what we want. We've got torpedoes coming in for the Atlas, the Amargosa. Okay. We can totally handle that.
Missile tubes prepped.
Hoping we're not too far away to make use of that.
Yes, sir.
Let's slam dunk that Nemesis out of here first. Get it out of the way so we can focus on the Revenant as fast as possible.
Hostile unit identified.
Shot 5.15. Fire!
Target acquisition is screwed. Give me manual controls now.
Revenant next.
Understood.
Okay, so we have another Revenant behind it. We have an Arachne. That are all. Ooh, what is that? Oh, PCM. Okay, PCMs are totally fine. So far we've cracked one of their ships. That's great. Okay, and let the Amargosa focus on just knocking out that squadron. Good. So far it looks like we've cracked most of the Cylon squadrons. What's nice about Revenants is that they have very little point defense cannons, as far as I'm aware. So if we jump on them with our squadrons, they're actually really soft targets. I mean, if you break off, I think the Amargosa's got that. So if I can just jump on that Revenant, just smash these targets one at a time. the Janus. Where's the Janus? There it is. Now, unfortunately, that torpedo strike was not terribly effective. But I'm thinking we're about to get hit from this side with munitions. So I just slapped down a acid denial zone. Maybe we can hopefully crack. They're going for a pincer movement. That's what they're doing. So if we can crack one side with enough concentrated force, hopefully we can get through this engagement without losing our entire fleet.
Understood.
Optimizing firing solutions.
IFF confirms unit
Secondary
is
battery.
hostile.
Full attack
Oh,
mode.
that was
Fire at
effective.
will.
Ooh, okay, the Emergos has got to do some duck. Hoping that's enough. That's not going to be enough. Oh, that's not going to be anywhere near enough. What if you jump? Can you jump higher? That would do it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. That PCM was perfectly placed. Like, we took out probably about 3 torpedo sprays doing that. That Revenant is gone. That's a piece of it right there. Awesome. How is everybody doing? A little bit of... The plating on the Emergos is a little bit charred. Artemis is doing good. Hermes is getting a little shoot up at the bottom. But other than that, we're doing half decently. Next 2 targets are the Arachne and the Revenant. Oh, there's a little Nemesis just sitting there. Oh, no, I lied. The Revenant is still alive. That's really irritating. Tell you what, we're going to leave the squadrons to deal with that. Come on, you guys, just jump on that target. And I'll have you add to the Havoc.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, other than that, I think we're doing okay. We've taken out all of the enemy squadrons. So now we have the advantage in...
Missiles incoming!
Incoming. We're taking sustained fire.
Atlas is taking damage. Manticore is taking damage.
Ah, that Revenant's toast. Awesome. Where's that Raptor?
Understood.
Get back on board the... Oh, of course.
On it, Commander. On it, Commander.
The Raptors from the Atlas. Okay. It'll take them take them probably 2 to 3 turns, at least 2 turns to rearm. No, it's probably better off.
Squadron target is confirmed.
Okay, they've got torpedoes again. Well, that's a pretty decent placement.
On it, Commander.
They have PCMs. Nothing from the Revenants. PC. Oh, PC. Really? They have a. Okay, so there's going to be a couple. There's a few torpedoes, but this isn't anything too nasty.
Manticore is taking damage. Missiles incoming. Atlas is taking damage. Janus is taking damage.
There's a Revenant. Awesome. Where are all my squadrons? No. We need you. Actually, you guys go after the Nemesis. Raptor. Let's have you paint. No. Yes. Get that Revenant painted up. And I spun the Amber. I was in the process of spinning the Amargosa around, so it took those torpedo strikes on its front plating rather than its weakened left side. So we're gonna have our Viper squadron. No, don't step on. It's all right. Yep. Nope. My supervisor. I'm less worried about defending the, Yeah, actually that's probably a good idea. Have one move back to defend the Atlas. I've just been trying to, fast forward smashing the, taking out the enemy heavy hitters first and foremost. Oh, I forgot about the, Orion. I forgot about the Orion entirely. It should have some munitions to use, actually.
On it, Commander.
You have... They've all expended their torpedoes, so that's good. Now, the Nemesis... As far as I'm aware, the Nemesis are pretty vulnerable to squadron attacks. And the Revenant's pretty far away, so we're going to have them jump on that Nemesis. I don't want them going at the Arachne, because I feel like the Arachne, if I remember correctly, do have, like, PDCs. So I think we've given everyone decent commands. The Janus is going to start getting torn up anytime. Ooh, nice. We have torpedoes. That's a bad target. That would be a good target if I can get it. Just softening them up.
Janus is
We're
taking
taking
damage.
fire.
Manticore is taking damage.
Escort clearance zone is active.
There we go. Awesome.
A Battlestar is being hacked.
Of course it is. Because why wouldn't it be? Okay. Cracked another enemy ship. That Arachne is going to be a pain in the butt. But... Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. Their firewall's already almost gone. So let's deal with that issue.
Yes, sir.
I can live with that. You're heading back to You're gonna recall. You're recalling, right? You're defending. Good, good, good. Oh, it's already got the rear. Right cannon's already getting shoot out. Do we have any torpedoes to worry about? Yes, we have torpedoes to worry about from this guy. That's way too high. Let's try that again. Okay, so it should be about there. And say about there.
PCM's prepped.
No, I forgot about the Orion again.
Janus is taking damage.
Target is 34 by 99.
Missiles incoming.
PCM,
Zone
PCM.
detected.
There we go.
Atlas is taking damage.
Yep.
We've lost an Atlas, sir.
I knew I was going to lose somebody. I know I was going to lose something. That Nemesis is off the board. So we've got four Arachne and one last Nemesis to deal with. To our two big capitals, and that's it. Okay. You guys get 'em,
Squadron
boys.
target is confirmed.
Raptor. Who's closest to the Thanatos? Paint that target. About face.
So say we all. Yes, sir. Janus is taking damage.
Plating is taking a pounding, sir.
On it, Commander.
Yeah, that Nemesis is gone. So all of the Arachne on the board are what they jumped in with. This is who we're painting. So let's light this candle.
Yes, sir. On it, Commander.
Nice. It's taken a lot of damage from the top already. So actually, let's have the Raptors break off and paint this target instead.
Yes, Commander.
And now that we've taken out the Nemesis,
Janus is taking damage.
yep. Now Thanatos just has to manage to take out. Oh, it's the Thanatos and the Orion against 4 Arachne. We do have 5 squadrons to back them up, so this might be possible. This is going to be very close. And if we lose, we'll just have to end up loading we'll load the save back and we'll just run away. We'll run like filthy
Yes,
cowards.
Commander.
This was kind of just for fun. The Artemis helm has only taken damage to its bottom plating. That's because I've had it riding above everybody else. I should be getting it to jump. I should be getting it to drop down. So that's a good idea.
Yes, sir.
The Orion is where the Orion is just it's gonna go down. It's getting spicy. It's getting a bit dicey up here. Let's have you smoke the Arachne with your guided missiles, and if we're good, we should be able to knock that Arachne out this turn.
Manticore is taking damage.
We're gonna lose the Orion.
Friendly unit is down.
Yeah. Whew. We traded the Janus and the the Orion the Hermes and the Orion to take out. What's our count so far? We had 2 Revenants, I think about 3 Nemesis, and we're about to take out another Arachne. I think if we're fortunate, we should be able to take it out this turn. No subsystem needs to be repaired. Do you have your PCM? Torpedoes. Okay. So we should worry about... We need to drop a PCM right beside us, where we're going to be. Yeah. Because they're going to hit us with 2 separate salvos, and I can't turn the flak on just yet. Well, that went off a little early. Arachne down. Now we're just trading shots with... Ooh. Okay, awesome. Okay, you need to pull out. I want you going after that target. Paint it. All squadrons
Squadron
jump on
target
there.
is confirmed.
I want to get my right flank away from that Arachne. Like Artemis, the Artemis Battlestar has such good maneuverability. That PCM went off a little earlier than I would have liked, so we did take a little bit of hammering on the plating. But that definitely, like, they tried to hit us with 3 separate salvos at the same time. That Arachne is coming around. It's going to be a pain in the ass, but come on, Thanatos. Turn! Turn!
Artemis is taking damage.
There we go. Oh, that's not us. Okay, Thanatos. Okay, hangar's a little bit battered. Our right flank is really bad, so we need to just keep away. Oh, that's not good.
On it, Commander.
Let's see if we can pull this off. I'm thinking we might be able to, because this guy's wandering off. He's finally coming around. So if we can duke it out with this guy, we'll boost. We'll boost away for a minute and then come back around and hopefully hit them with a broadside.
Subsystem is back online.
Those are PCMs, I think. Or these. Yeah, the PCMs. So they just prevent us from using expendable ammunition, which I also have PCMs. So this is kind of silly. They have one last torpedo strike from this unit, and we took out the. So they're okay. If we're doing this battle like attrition-wise, we're not doing half badly.
Yes, Commander.
I just have to slap down a PCM right beside me, and it'll take out their torpedo salvo. Our squadrons are ripping that Arachne apart.
Yes,
There we
Commander.
go. That should do it. We don't want to get too far.
On it, Commander.
Hopefully, their PCMs aren't activate. Like their PCMs don't activate
Missiles
when I shoot
incoming!
my PCM. Oh, they do.
Artemis is taking damage.
That's irritating. Boom! Arachne down. Okay, so Thanatos is going to take some pounding from this Arachne. This one is going to come around really fast. That's annoying. We need to do another fast turn.
System repairs underway.
Raptor. Wait, no, select target. Okay, go. All squadrons. This Arachne. Go, boys. Get him. Oh. This is gonna be close. Come on.
Artemis is taking damage.
They're just firing off PCMs. Oh, nice. If we can get the left flank doesn't have much in the way of armor, but it's got more than the right side does. Ooh, this is gonna be close. Our boys haven't even gotten into it yet, just so let's.
Artemis is taking damage.
Come on, Thanatos. Nice. One target remaining. Come on. And it's a lot tighter than we need. Just another tight turn.
Understood.
And our boys are nice and close. Paint the target. Everybody, dogpile. Dogpile. We might have this. It has PCMs, so we would literally just be firing PCMs at each other. I don't see a point in doing that. Yes, go ahead, go ahead.
Artemis is taking damage.
Yes! Haha! What was that nonsense? Wow. Okay, so we were outnumbered about two or 3 to 1, and we still pulled that off. That was way too close for comfort. Oh my goodness. We would not have won that without the advantage in the sheer advantage in squadrons. That was just, I think that we pulled it off with because the AI chooses its own munitions when it does its run through, so it had guided missiles and everything chosen. I chose PCMs instead. Because if you try to use squadrons and flak at the same time, it does not work. Really doesn't work. Okay, that was ridiculous, but that was ridiculously fun. Oh, like we lost, albeit we lost 3 ships, but we took out 9. That was stupid fun. Okay. And here we have a new mission. We have our espionage mission. I saved it. I'm going to save it again because I'm horribly paranoid with that stuff. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Proceed. Fleet Group Nautilus. We're definitely going to have to rebuild Alpha Relief Force. Or at least the Daedalus is going to be here in a second. It's going to start popping out ships. So we'll have like the Daedalus. We'll have a Jupiter class at least. I can't remember what I had queued up as builds. I think there's probably at least one Jupiter. I'm going to build a bunch more Artemis class battle stars because they are ridiculously maneuverable. They have an excellent balance of munitions, squadrons, and armor, and just those tight turns saved it. Saved the Thanatos there. Wow. Whew. Oh yeah, so we're not expecting any resistance, eh? That's a lot of resistance, I gotta say. But I think we'll be fine because we brought one of our biggest fleet groups. We have a Janus, we have an Artemis. If this is Artemis, yes. We brought a Minerva, which I'm not as big. No, is this Minerva? Yes. No, it's another Artemis. Okay. That's Minerva. And we brought 2 Minotaurs. This should be fun. Yeah, so let's do a pincer. Let's do our own little pincer movement. Now the Janus is really damn slow. That's the only thing. Okay, let's just... Don't know what we're getting into, but so I'm definitely just bringing Mark II Vipers, PCMs, guided missiles, that kind of thing. I want to bring at least one... Yeah, we don't have very many. We have 6 squadrons at least. So let's bring an Assault Raptor. Let's have you bring some torpedoes. And let's get... Okay, we got 2 PCMs with the Janus. That's fine. Actually, let's do 1 torpedo. Yeah, 1 of each. Awesome. And then let's grab another PCM with the Minerva. Yeah, that should be nice. This should be a nice mix. Spread it out, because considering my luck with engagements, we'll probably need more than 1 PCM. Oh, it's getting dark.
Fleet group is jumping in 3, 2, 1.
When I started this, the sun will stop. Alexa, turn the lights on in the study, please. There we go.
Multiple hostiles on Dratus. Operative's mission is suspended, but we still have the green light from Fleet Command to engage.
Well, so much for the plan. The plan went out the window.
On it, Commander. Yes, Commander. Yes, sir. Understood.
Okay, let's see what happens. I'm not sure who. I think we're going up against SDU forces, or like the equivalent of. So we're facing colonial forces, not Cylons. Although, at the same point, the picture for the mission did show Cylons, so this is confusing, at least a little bit.
Yes, Commander. Understood.
so we had 2 squadrons so far. To our 6. Those are assault raptors, could be good. Ooh. Okay, so we're fighting Cylons. Okay, so that's surprising.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Squadron target is confirmed. Yes, sir. Deploying countermeasures.
We got a bad feeling.
Yes, sir. On it, Commander.
Yep.
IFF confirms
Phobos,
unit is
okay.
hostile. Fighter squadron is taking fire. Yes, sir. Understood. Yes, Commander. Understood. Understood.
I want the Philip Thunder is our current veteran, like our most veteran ship here. Let's crack that
Understood.
Phobos before it doesn't do too much damage to the Minotaur. Firewall is already pretty far down. I wish there was a way to do it, like the way to boost it to bring raptors along, like not non-assault raptors. I may have done a little bit overkill there. Oh.
Minotaur is taking damage. Trigger zone detected.
Yeah, there is 9 to get torpedoed. Is there any way we can avoid that? Drop
Understood.
it. Yeah. Drop it like it's hot. Ooh, yeah. Got it. Full aggression. Snap that Cerastes. We need to get the,
Recalling
recall.
squadron.
Pull all the squadron. I don't want to do that, actually. The Cerastes is really not good. Where are you? Okay, so let's have you guys, yes. You guys stick to your dueling over here. I just want the badly damaged squadrons to recall. Let's have you recall, actually.
Yes, Commander.
You can stick it out. Let's have you on what you were calling. Because it would, yeah, you are damaged to heck. Phobos off the board, awesome. Thanatos, that's a Hydra. Hydra's not a big deal. It's just we have to make sure we snap each enemy ship in half before we break off. Rom-Tom needs to repair.
System repairs underway.
Its front is damaged. Okay. Just gotta keep all the other sides towards the enemy. Okay, that seems like a good plan so far.
Minotaur is taking damage.
Set secondary battery. Full attack mode. Fire at will. Krista, I'm taking hits.
Okay, Sarasti's down. Awesome. We've got the Hydra. Ooh, okay. The Hydra's getting... Okay, it must be taking hits from the Battlestar artillery. I was told the reason why I'm pulling Minerva... I was pulling Minerva up because I was told... I need to check the schematics again, but I thought the Artemis has the heavier cannons on the top and front, whereas Minerva has it on the front and bottom. So that's what I was going on. It might be the opposite way around. I need to check the schematics. That's what I'm going on basically. I know they have strong Battlestar typically have strong forward cannons. So that's largely what I've been focusing on doing. I think we are. You need to recall. I'm gonna switch to defensive because that, if I'm not mistaken, that does give a repair bonus. Oh, we've got they're in a debris cloud. There we go. I'm just gonna pull all the squadrons back.
Understood.
Because largely most of the enemy fighters are gone. I want to pull them back and repair. Minerva, let's have you go to.
IFF confirms unit is hostile.
Oh, another Phobos, okay.
Minotaur is taking damage. Missiles incoming.
Damn, Minerva's taking another torpedo shot. Oh, it's another Phobos, of course. Freaking cluster bombs.
Understood.
Well, we snapped the Hydra in half. So that just leaves Sarkis and Phobos and 2 unidentified contacts, which I'm going to assume are either Phobos ships or
Understood.
Arachne, which tends to be the seems to be the mainstay of the Cylon mainstay here. Let's have the Fred boost up.
On it, Commander.
Head for this gap, and hopefully you can lay some hurt there. Let's throw PCM down to protect the
Yes, sir.
Hera.
Minerva is taking damage.
Adjusting shot by 0.15.
Minotaur is taking damage.
Reloading. Firing on target.
Not really sure what went on over here. Something did. Okay, what? Okay, so I gotta check something. What the hell just happened? Good, we snapped that Phobos in half. Awesome. What is going? Oh, it was the Hydra. It was the Hydra going. Okay.
Adjusting shot by 0.15.
It was it was Hydra blowing up. That's what was going on. Okay, so Phobos down. I've got the overlapping flat cloud. And that should be dealing with the rest of the, God, that zooms out really far. Okay, so the squadrons are over here. That's fine. So we'll have the Minerva flak it up on its right side. I'm just fixing up my squadrons. And I'll probably redeploy them next turn. After I turn the flak off, obviously.
Understood.
So there's some munitions there. That's not good. Are those guided or those look like torpedoes? So let's turn our attention
Understood.
to that Sarkis being a pain in the arse. Its front and its left are gone, so let's do a little bit of the right side. Yeah, I want to get past this. Yeah, let's get past the mine. And then we'll see about using some munitions there. So Minerva has 2 munitions that I haven't used pretty much all. But I want to make sure they're actually... I want to make sure that there's not a Minotaur in the way. Where I fire off a torpedo spray.
Minotaur is taking damage.
Oh, that's a Phobos.
On it, Commander. Understood.
Let's get the Rom-Tom out of there. That's definitely a Phobos because it just did a short-range jump. That Sarkis is basically gone, so we've got the Argos to deal with. We've got an Argos to deal with here. Let's turn off your boosters. Can you get a lock? Yes, you can. Full aggression. Fire munitions. Awesome.
So say we all.
Let's have the Minotaur focus on the Sarkis for now. Let's have it take a little bit of a detour, a little bit of a turn. I don't think the Argos is going to be able to dodge this. That is a nuke, which it already used. Okay, good. Okay, so that nuke is gone. We must have either dodged it or taken it out. But also means that there are torpedoes ready to fire. That's not good. That's definitely not good. Do we have any PCMs we can deploy? Yes, we do. So let's just go ahead and do that. Just right out in front. We need to turn off the flak. Full aggression. Launch squadrons. Minerva, turn off the flak.
Understood.
No, we need to leave that repair on. Full aggression. Okay, let's see if we can pull something off here.
Minotaur is taking damage. Minerva is taking damage.
Okay, so we just have a Phobos and the Argos to it.
Yes, sir.
I think that's the only enemy squadron left. Let's zoom out. Yes, there's only one enemy squadron left, and then hopefully we get the Minotaur. That we get the Rom-Tom clear. We have a Raptor squadron. Raptor squadron. Select target. Okay. Paint that target. Come on, Rom-Tom. Rom-Tom, Rom-Tom, Rom-Tom.
Minotaur is taking damage.
Come on! Oh, well, there goes a Hera. See, that's the one thing I don't like about the Minerva is that they are so ridiculously flimsy. That sucks. And it was purely because there was a torpedo spray that I didn't see. The damn Phobos just jumps in and shoots off a torpedo spray and then jumps away. Pretty sure that nothing I could have done.
Understood. Yes, sir.
Oh, that's nasty. Okay. Oh, it was an Argos. Okay, so that explains things a little better. So the Argos, as well as the Phobos, can do that nasty little jump. Oh, was it a... was it a... Could have been a nuke that took it... It could have been a nuke that took it out. I doubt it, but it's possible. Anyway, let's... That Argos is gone.
Yes, sir.
Guess what? It's missile time.
On it, Commander.
Yeah. All of it. Oh, it still has a Raider squadron, but I believe the Raider squadron is docked. So that's fine with me. There we go. So much
It
for
was messy, but the mission is complete.
messy is an understatement. Oh, we're not expecting any resistance, and there's 2 Argos-class ships, which is annoying to say the least. The Argos has 3 squadrons and 3 munitions, so it's actually bigger than a Jupiter. Maybe not in terms of armor, but it's in terms of firepower, it's bigger than a Jupiter-class Battlestar. Well, the Rom-Tom survived with 1 hit point. 1 hit point left. We lost the Hera. I can live with that. The Velvet Thunder pull off another kill. No kills for the Fred. Atlas got 4. So the Velvet Thunder is just extending its lead on most kills in the fleet. And I'm glad that I had the Velvet Thunder as the flagship instead of the Hera. Because losing a flagship sucks because you lose the officer. And all my officers are carryovers from the main campaign, so they're all like highest level or close to it. So we got a free commander, we got a nice pile of Tilium, and we got a nice pile of requisition points. So that's good. That went a lot better than it would have been if I had been toying with the idea of using beta support fleet, which is freaking tiny in comparison. Would not have gone well. Would not have gone well at all. Okay, so that was nuts. The 1 Battlestar left there. Deadlock should be ready to jump soon. Okay, let's slap some saves down because that was a nuts. That was nuts. Okay. Okay. Not bad. So that's been a very nail-biting first bit of the stream. We got building. We have a Jupiter, so let's rush that out. I want to build a couple. I can't build a couple. I want to build at least 1. Let's throw in Minotaur. Minotaur. There we go. We need to change those names. Not. I don't. Where are these names? What? What? I gotta look up the spelling for a name. I can't remember. That's tell it. Dwayne. No. Dwayne Johnson. And Bill Murray. There we go. Let's let you jump for Caprica. We got ships building. Yep. Don't have to tell you to rush them out anywhere near. Okay, we're gonna transfer some ships from Fleet Group Delta to these picket fleets. So let's give them a. We have a Ranger. That's a interesting. Let's transfer them to Delta Support Fleet. Good. That's where I wanted her. And we have room for 2 more spots over here. So we can't bring all 3 of these. So we've got a Minotaur, a Janus, and a Ranger. We have 2 Corvettes, 2 frigates, and a Jupiter. So let's give you some more teeth. Transfer you to Delta Support Fleet. Good, good, good. And we'll take the rest. No. Those. We'll send the rest of you to back up them. We need to get a couple more ships over to Fleet Group Nautilus to repair what we've lost. And we need to jump some ships around and start knocking down some of these enemy forces. We don't actually have enough Tilium to jump the Daedalus this turn, so we gotta wait till next turn. That's fine. But jumping you to Caprica would be a good idea because the fleet group there is really tiny. Need some backup there. So another. What have you got? What can I detach? An Artemis? Yes. Tell you what, let's detach you. So we can add up Minotaur, Janus, Minerva. No, yeah, Minerva, Jupiter. So slapping on another Minotaur and a Janus. Let's just detach another Minotaur. We'll have you transfer to there. We'll send you guys here instead. There we go.
Fleet group has its coordinates.
We'll condense those forces a bit and have a stronger fleet presence at Caprica and Gemini. And then we'll eventually end up probably pulling a fleet group out of here at some point somehow. Because I believe Mission 2 gives us back the Galactica. I'm not 100% sure on that one. Are you stationed? Yeah, you're stationed at Lima. That's fine. We can leave you there for now because you are our garrison force in Gamma. But so far so good. So let's end it there.
Base star group has been detected. Fleet group is ready to jump.
Caprica is basically just a parking lot right now. Okay, so let's move some stuff around. There. Gallant Battle Group is looking solid. For Relief Fleet, you just... Yeah, I just... So we just balance... No, let's leave one... I want to leave one big fleet, basically. We got a Jupiter and an Artemis to back it up. That's good for now. Because when the Daedalus pops in, it's going to bring a ton of ships with it. Let's check out our officers. We can probably do some promoting. We have... This is the officer we got from the mission we just did. He's a technologist. We get a tech-based boosted subsystem strength, so that's good. I can't assign you anywhere because I don't have any fleet groups that need commanders. Somehow. Well, it's none where you are. No, I have to go the opposite way. Okay, so Olivia Cornwell has a Ranger, a Minotaur, frigate, and 3 corvettes. Not the biggest fleet group, but it's close to her fleet capacity. And it's where I need it. That's the important thing. So I wanted to do... Oh, battle stars. There we go. Okay, so Minerva. Oh, see, I'm an idiot. The cannons are mostly on the top with the Minerva. I thought there was more cannonry on the bottom, but it looks like the majority of the Battlestar artillery is on its front. So you want it to be lower, but also the forward-facing cannons. There's only two on the bottom, but I think the Battlestar artillery is on the top. There's 6 cannons there, 8 cannons. Sorry, math. Let's see, front Battlestar artillery, top. Yeah, so there's much more. There's more turrets on the top. So having Minerva low to the ground is a better idea. I shouldn't have clicked that. Artemis. Yeah, so it's got 8 cannons on the top, little on the bottom. So again, you want your battle stars lower to the ground. Not the ground, but lower to the on the y-axis. Y-axis. Yeah. Okay. Anything else for building? Probably. Still have a Genus in there too. I actually just want to focus on building Artemis flash ships. I don't like the fact they cluster around these areas and they just send off attacks. Cylon Fleet 259 is almost maxed. That's a big enemy fleet. What? Okay, that's... I didn't think that was possible. So, our cap for officers is 8,000 fleet strength. Like, my best commander is Greeley, and his cap is 8,000. But the Cylon cap is, I think, 10,000, so this is fun. This is fun. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Okay, let's have you. I got Neptunium. Let's jump you for the next mission. Sure. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Can we promote you? No, I cannot. You don't need promotion. Alright, well, sure. Promote you then. I will take damage reduction on my flagship. Yes, please. Really, you are already promoted to max. Blackmore. Sure. Let's take CSE system sub-strength. Niha? No, we can't. Okay, that's good. Other than that, we're still building ships. We've got 2 ships going. At this point, I think maybe throwing a Thor Genus in as a support ship. Okay, and that... Oh yes, we should full fleet group Nautilus back. Let's have you jump for a colony. Oh, I can't actually. Don't have enough money to recharge the... We have the weight. And hope And hope and pray that we don't get annihilated, because some pretty big fleet groups sitting there. Fingers crossed they don't jump on us. Okay. Here we go with mission 2 of the campaign. I wish I had watched it again, but as far as I'm aware, it's Admiral Sarkis. We had to jump in because Sarkis has decided to be an ass and he wants to get picked up because there's nonsense going on. So we've got 3 Minotaurs, 2 Janus, and a Jupiter. So this shouldn't be a disaster, he says, as things are about to go disastrously. Okay, this should be interesting. Oh, okay. There's the galactic. That's gotta be the Galactica right there. I don't know what to expect. Wait, what? Okay, so we're gonna bring Vipers with the Daedalus. That's fine. Gonna leave the Adamant carrier back with them. That's the the other Hera. That's horribly bad luck. Two Minotaurs, 2 Janus, and the Jupiter. Yeah, I like this loadout. At most, I might change the Jupiter's loadout, depending on how things turn out. So far, we don't actually have any. We don't have the. Oh no, we don't need to worry about the supply cost because we have the Daedalus with us. We can bring anything we want. But I'm kind of partial to what we have. Those are fun to play with. I'm gonna stick with what I've got.
Prepare to jump in 3, 2, 1. Jump complete. Multiple contacts and getting a read from a single colonial transponder. Requesting recognition codes for authentication.
Lena, come on. Do you need to do this every time?
Every time. I'm glad you're there, Sam. Any news?
A couple of Cylons jumped in a few minutes ago, but no aggression so far. They've just kept distance.
Tell Galactica to clean up before moving out. No reason to get sloppy and leave stragglers behind.
That was a weird place to make us start, but anyway.
So say we all. So say we all.
Yeah, the Janus are basically just heavy corvettes. And I'm going to have my other Hera, which, again, having 2 ships named the same thing, just horrible luck. Horribly bad luck.
Launching alert Vipers. Understood.
Mark 1 Vipers, really?
Escort clearance zone intact. Priority 1 is in safe hands.
Yes, Commander.
There we go.
Dratus contacts. Looks like your stragglers sent for a couple of friends.
Be nice to know what they are. I'm just gonna say that.
Understood. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Nemesis.
Optimizing firing solutions.
Missiles incoming!
Target is 8.
Hostile unit identified. Minotaur is taking damage. Understood. Understood. Yes, Commander.
It's too late to, really, too late to dodge any of the missiles.
On it, Commander.
Or rather, torpedoes.
Understood.
Getting the feeling these are going to be, they're probably going to be, Arachne. I'm just going to call it.
Minotaur is taking damage.
Keep your target locked and watch for clearance.
Oh, more.
More contacts. Galactica, do you read? Is this...
I see them. This isn't like before, Lena. It's just a coincidence. We've got it handled.
That sounds suspicious AF. Just what? Bruh.
On it, Commander. So say we all. Understood. IFF confirms unit is hostile.
Okay.
More marks have jumped in. Confirmed hostile. Sam, the signal patterns match what we saw in the frontier colonies.
What am I looking at, Braider?
Attention on deck. Sir, Cylon forces with similar engagement patterns to what we ran into during Operation Anabasis.
So, a vanguard then. Your sister was right after
Ooh,
all.
Jubal Sarkis, okay.
This isn't your concern right now, Jubal. You should be resting.
And you should be finishing your job. Deal with these Cylons, Admiral.
No, I was totally gonna, like, play cards with them. What the fuck do you think I've been doing? Bruh. Okay, so. Okay, first target. That Revenant is the biggest threat on the board. So let's break it in half. I'm betting that second target is also Revenant. Arachne, yeah, Revenant. That's a veteran, too. That is not. So far, the set's the only thing. Like the Aether just took a torpedo strike to its one side, but not much you can do about that. Let's split the difference. The Revenant's gone. The second Revenant, we'll leave it for the Galactica and the Arjanus Boyos to take care of. The Isat and the Anake. Yeah, with you painting it, shouldn't be a problem. Yeah. Also, add a little bit of spice. I'll have Minotaurs change target to the Nemesis and the Arachne, and I'll have the Jupiter, last but not least, is gonna... Let's have it sauce up the Arachne. You dare to go head-to-head with a Jupiter? Boy. Bruh. Anyway, okay. And I've got my squadrons just playing picket right now, so they, the enemy have not launched any squadrons. So if I can knock out that Arachne before it launches, that's fine. I'm totally good with that. I should have seen that coming. I didn't even think about the, should have thought about torpedoes. Was not thinking. Okay, so let's have our squadrons engage. Oh, okay, so the Hera, which I've been completely ignoring, took out the Nemesis on this side. So that's why it just randomly exploded. I was wondering why it just kind of randomly exploded. The Hera was doing its job better than I was. And the Daedalus, obviously, as well. Let's grab both your squadrons, which are already over here protecting the set. Set them. Get them, boys. We've got Sorry, I heard a meow. Anyway. And we've got our 2 squadrons here. We already got somebody targeting you. Let's get rid of this guy. You're painting the Revenant quite well. Just keep it up. Now, are there any munitions we need to worry about? You already shot your shot. There's some torpedoes there. Unfortunately, unless no, I can't. I'm not gonna be able to deploy any kind of flak in time. If you're lucky, it's probably not gonna work. But if you can get PCM in there before those torpedoes fire, we'll be fine. At this range, though, if they fire, we are effed. In which case, we should probably cancel the guided missiles because they will just get blown up by our own PCMs. Oh, okay, went for the Galactica instead.
Set secondary
Not the
battery.
Galactica,
Full
the
attack mode. Fire at will.
Jupiter instead. Totally fine with it taking a shot at the Jupiter. That's fine. Okay. So far, so good. We cracked that Revenant in half. Jupiter steaming along towards... the Galactica steaming along towards its target. I don't even know why. Why did I even bother? Just get back on board. Let's grab your squadrons. Grab the Raptor squadrons. Get in there and mix it up. You are hurting, but I can get you to paint that target. That's an elite. I think yeah, that's an elite. We need to take it out ASAP. If I try and fire off a salvo now, I'll probably it should. I don't know if it will or not, but I'm gonna let's test it. That Nemesis is done. Our two Janus are gonna intercept this Talon. So I'm hoping they can slide under each other, then fire off a guided salvo and torpedo salvo at the same time, and not hit each other. Main point: not hit each other. Switch to just capital ships. Let's have the Hera round. Just add a little. If you can let's add some to that. That'd be great. And your squadron is just chilling. There we go. Because that Nemesis is going to be a pain in the butt, I feel. We should be able to... If this turn, we should crack the Nemesis and the Arachne and just have these two last contacts.
Solution updated. Target acquisition maintained.
One shot. Just give me one good shot.
2 Talons should not be too much of a problem. I'm gonna have the set break off because the set has taken quite a bit of damage. I'm gonna have the Hemera turn to shadow the Talon. Galactica's gonna slow its roll and go for aggression, and it's going to fire some munitions. And it's already focusing fire. Awesome, awesome. You're probably close enough that you don't need to boost anymore. You wait till that's in better position. Other than that, I think that's all we can do for now. Our squadrons, as far as I can tell, are still duking it out with the Cylon Raiders. Most of them are dealt with. Yeah. But it should be another turn before we take them out.
Adjusting shot by .12. Fire!
Oh, that's done. That Talon's done for. They both are. Judicious use of force is all I gotta say. Let's just make sure. So Raptors, recall all squadrons. Yeah, there's no raiders left on the board. They're just ripping it up. They're gonna get ripped up because the Talons have better PDCs. And that's about it. That is about it. That's it.
Last contact is Stark. Sam, you all good over there?
The Praetor is preparing our marine escort for transfer. We will be aboard Daedalus presently. Galactica Actual. Out.
Ooh, gives you chills. Who does that guy remind me of? Jubal Sarkis, he reminds me of the either... can't remember his name. He played the, played a role in one of the more recent, Rogue One. Like the terrorist, commander in that movie. Cannot remember the guy's name. It reminds me, let me just, look that out. Let's check out our kills. Galactica got 2. Jupiter got, or Aether got 2. Anake, none. Hasek 1. Set got 4. Which is insane. So set must just, everyone else just set the set up for kills. Forrest Whitaker. Jubal Sarkis totally reminds me of Forrest Whitaker. With a little bit of... Oh, the guy from Breaking Bad, Giancarlo Esposito. Like him and Forrest Whitaker, like a combination of the two. Oh, that was a fun mission. Like it was challenging to a point that I was a little bit worried about my ships, but not so much that I'm like, oh well, I got to restart this 19 times, and we get the Galactica back. Booyah! Okay. So we need to let's transfer you to BSG 75. Yeah, Silas Nash is our commander there. And Daedalus is in the process of building ships that we can now, like, basically rush out. So let's rush out the Artemis, the Minotaur, because that's really cheap to do. And we're turning into a parking lot again. Okay, let's have the Rock join. Fleet Group Daedalus and Fleet Group Daedalus. Okay, so the next camping mission's over here. Yeah, so there's also another nice conversation over there. So we're gonna have we got two things to watch now. Is there a discount for sitting at PyCon? Yeah, so it's actually cheap. We're fine with sitting at PyCon because things are cheap to build here. So actually building another Artemis would be cool. Can we build another Artemis? Almost. Almost. Ah, damn it. Can we promote any of our officers? Nash. How about Silas Nash? If we can promote Silas Nash to the next level, would be great. I didn't use Silas Nash very much in the first campaign because you honestly you didn't get access to him really until much later. So we need 10 tons of experience. That's okay. I can understand that. Save game. Okay, so we want to leave Fleet Group Daedalus where it is. We need to reinforce Alpha Relief Fleet, so we're gonna have them jump for PyCon as well. Because as I'm pumping ships out, I might strip some ships away from Daedalus and reinforce Alpha Relief Fleet because they only have 2 ships, and I would like to have more than 2 ships. Just a preference. Gallant Battle Group and Prometheus Fleet. Prometheus Fleet could use another battle star, at least one more battle star, just to top off the numbers. Actually, a Minerva or an Artemis would almost cap it, so that'd be fine. So enough, and after we shuffle some ships around, we can just send off some forces off to run the Cylons out of town. So let's check out the conversation. I think that's the only place you can look for conversations. Yeah.
Helena? Helena! What do you mean you have Clothos on board? I shot that thing in the head, and then just to be safe, I blew it up. And after that, we blew up its remains along with its whole frackin' station!
It's in the brig. Go see for yourself. I'm busy here. It keeps calling itself a reversion. I don't think it's the only one.
Sarkis is going to lose it when he finds out. You remember what it did to him, don't you? He was broken when I pulled him out of that station. He still isn't 100%.
And that's why security will not permit Admiral Sarkis entry to the brig. This station is my command, Praetor. While you are on board Daedalus, you will answer to me.
Sir, I'm only expressing my concerns with holding a Cylon agent inside of our primary shipyard and sole command center, especially with hostile forces escalating.
You really don't have to worry. It's not going anywhere. 3 fully armed Marines are on it around the clock. Nothing down there is automated or wireless. Trust me, that part of the station is so old there's not even a coffee machine for it to hack.
Until I am confident there are no more like it out in the colonies, the Cylon stays here. Finding Lachesis is your only concern for now, Praetor. Dismissed.
Okay, the only thing I have a problem with there is I don't like the pronunciation of Lachesis. Like, they call it Lachesis, but I would sound... I guess maybe it's not... It might not be spelled the right way, but it would sound better if it was Lachesis. Like, closer to the Greek pronunciation. But again, it's not spelled quite the right way. Anyway, that's interesting. So I did not realize that Sarkis had basically... Sarkis was a prisoner? Sarkis was taken prisoner? I thought... Okay, I don't remember much about that. I guess I don't remember the first campaign properly enough. And let's check out Mission 3, Red-Handed.
Cylon presence is increasing throughout Helios Alpha, and scouts in Virgon and Leonis have confirmed they're getting similar treatment. We haven't heard yet from the outer colonies. Until we do, we can assume the escalation is limited to the H1 binary.
Do we need to be concerned about the Helios beta fleets?
They're both holding out fine. Realistically, they're our most self-sufficient allies. What we do have, though, is an unanswered distress hail from a checkpoint around Leonis, and the Leonids aren't owning up or offering to help out.
So they were hosting someone they'd rather not be caught with.
Or that they are willing to throw under the wheels. We'll find out soon enough, as Kane wants a fleet there as soon as possible to defend the station. Commander, we have our orders.
Cool. Virgon and Leonis have two of the best-funded fleets best-funded navies in the 12 colonies. Modern fleets are bolstered by refurbished Imperial War-era ships. Leonis has not released the diplomatic schedule for the station. Quorum insiders suspect the colony may be negotiating military trade agreements with an H2 colony, which would violate the Helios Beta Peace Accords. So this is one of the modern ships that it's one of the newer ships that I have not seen. So I'm anxious to see what that looks like. I can't wait to try it out. So it'll give us the Heracles Gunship and the blueprint. So I'm expecting we'll jump in, have to take out some Cylons, and there'll be an AI Heracles Gunship floating around, possibly. That would be my guess. But that looks like fun. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. And we don't want to drag the damn Daedalus with us. So we actually just take the Fleet Group Nautilus, but Fleet Group Nautilus is not quite tough enough. Like, we could probably manage it. We have 2 Artemis-class Battlestars. 2 Artemis-class Battlestars, 2 Minotaurs, and a Janus. That's a pretty strong combat fleet. I tend to like bring way more than I need, though. So, like, bringing Gallant Battle Group would probably be preferable. Not really, actually. 5 ships versus...
Cylon presence is increasing throughout
heard
Helios.
it first time. Helios... Well, we have 5 ships there in either case. Excuse me. Well, we sent BSG 75. Janus... 2 Jupiters, that's the important thing. It's going to take us 2 jumps to get there, in any case. We're not building anything just yet. That's a Minerva. I'm not a huge fan of Minerva class Battlestars. They're way too damn flimsy. We need to condense one of these fleets, basically. Because she has the biggest cap, but she also, like, we only have 2 more slots there. But there's not enough room for a Jupiter class. So I could stick the Thanatos is like in competition for most kills in the fleet. Gallant's almost maxed out, so actually sending Gallant would probably be the best bet. It's got a Jupiter, it's got a Minerva, and then it's got a Janus and 3 Minotaurs. So it's actually it's the best choice. So we're gonna have it. I'm gonna wait a turn and then have it. shouldn't have to wait a turn. I'm gonna bring over a fleet. I'll fold it into Fleet Group Daedalus. I'll fold part of it into Fleet Group Daedalus, and then if there are any engagements, I'll use Fleet Group Daedalus to hand them off, to drive them off. And then we need to rebuild Alpha Relief Fleet. Just a couple Artemis Minotaurs. So we're gonna have you guys jump you for the halfway point. I don't want to jump so early. Oh goodness, this is a good fleet. Artemis, Minerva. Oh. Yeah. Anyway, that is where I'm going to leave it tonight. So I'm going to throw it on a save. Next time we come in, we're going to do Mission 3 Red-Handed. Yeah, that was fun. That was a nail-biter of a first mission. And I think the AI lost it twice. And I barely managed to pull it off. But it just shows you how much variation there can be with munitions, because I'm thinking the AI just chose default munitions or what I had set up. Same with squadrons, so they might have had entirely guided missiles and torpedoes. So it just shows that judicious use of PCMs is really useful in engagement like that. Anyway, thank you for watching. The full stream gets recorded and posted to my YouTube page. Should be linked on my Twitch channel. I'm sorry if there's been issues with dropped frames. I'm doing my best to fix that. I still haven't quite figured it out. Okay, it gets uploaded. Yeah, I'll be back on Thursday. We'll keep playing the Sin and Sacrifice. Yeah, so say we all having fun so far. See you guys next time.